This week on Fish Ed, Jon kicks things off with a deadly system for finding and catching river walleye in shallow backwater feeding areas that other anglers overlook.
Ooh, there's fish already. Look at that. I'm not even set up yet. We got a fish on that one, on that board. I think he's still there. Yeah, he's still there. Oh yeah, look at that. Gotta love that when you don't even got the lines. Ooh, did he get off? I think he's still there. Don't even got all the lines out yet. Get a fish to bite. Cross our fingers that he's still here. I'm feeling like maybe he might have got off on me. Oh no, he's still there, I think. One of the hardest things when you're by yourself is that part right there. But we survived it, and we got a good walleye on here, I think. Start the day. Let me get this stuff all moved. As you can tell, I wasn't ready for this that quick. But I'll take it. I'll take it every day of the week. This is a good walleye to start. I'll tell you what, this is a really good fish. Come on up here. There he is, big walleye to start. Look at this. Wow. Big fish to start. This is cool. This is a big, fat river walleye. Look at that. Broke the spinner off in the net, that's fine. Wow. What a start. Look at the size of that fish. You think this fish is eating? Look at the belly on that fish. That's a giant. That is cool. He's not that long. But here's the thing, he's heavy. I mean, that is a big, thick river walleye. How cool is that? What a start. Let's get this fish back in the water. And then we'll get these lines out. We'll get going. That's a giant walleye. Man, that fish is heavy. That's why they say, you know, some of the biggest fish that you'll ever catch come out of rivers weight-wise, and it's because they're so hefty. I mean, you look at that fish, holy smokes, I'll bet you he was only 25 inches, but that's 25 inches and the weight of a 27, 28-inch fish in a lot of fisheries. That was giant. There might be another one on there. I'm just trying to get retied here. Can't tell. Yeah, there is. Huh. Heck yeah. Look at this. How's this for fast action? Just caught that good one. Yeah, let's see if he's still here. I just caught that good one to start. I'm just unwrapping another new Little Joe spinner to put on there. Just put this line out to the side, look out there, and this one's bobbing. Let's see if we got something here. We do. Look at that. This is crazy. This one feels like a good eater fish. Man, these fish fight hard in this water. Look at that, great eye. Another good one. Wow. I wonder if I'm ever going to get the 3 lines out today. This is cool. This is cool. I mean, it's happening so fast. That one got himself unhooked in the net. Look at that. Pop that spinner right out of there. Look at this mess I got going in here. That is just phenomenal. How fast these fish are biting. Look at that. That is so cool. What a pretty walleye. That's the other thing about these fish. They're just beautiful. That's an awesome fish right there. Get out of here, buddy. I'm gonna go back to trying to set up again. That is really cool. Let me tell you a little bit about location though, and what I've done. All I'm doing is I'm looking for backwater areas. The main channel is out there. There's a couple inlets that I've come through to get in here. And I'm fishing in 4 or 5 feet of water. I mean, there's not much water here. And what we're doing is we're just fishing for fish that are in here feeding, and there's a whole bunch of them. I mean, you can feel it already. I mean, the action is that fast already, but what happens is as soon as the water temps start to warm up, we're into that mid-60s, those walleyes will leave that main lake channel and they'll work their way into these backwaters. This is the time where they come in here on a feeding binge. And it's pretty obvious right now, that's what we got them on. I mean, we're just smashing them. That's 2 fish in literally, I haven't even got the 3 lines out. I mean, it's that cool. But this happens on rivers throughout the entire Midwest. You can find this situation where you just look for these backwater areas and you feel like there's not a lot of water in there, the fish won't be in there. These river fish are totally different. They will be in here. They come in here because this is where the bait is. Ooh, there's one. Ooh, got off, look at that. Is he off or is he still there? Lay it back to him and see. There he is. He bit it. I got him to come back. How cool is that? I just laid it back to him. He bit it and I watched him get off. So I just quick grabbed it and laid it back, and a lot of times that'll help because they're still following it. I mean, he still wants to eat it. But he snapped it, hung on for a sec, bent the rod, got off. Feels like a good fish. And I just laid it back to him in that simple layback. Got him to bite it. We're right here. Can't see him yet, but he feels like an awful good fish. Yeah, another great eye. Oh boy. That's one thing about these fish in this shallow water, man. They are just wound up. Look at that. Another great fish off the gunnel. Another good one. Man, these fish are thick and strong. Look at that walleye. That is cool. Cool stuff. Let me unhook this fish. I'll show you what I'm using, because this is a really easy thing to go do. And like I've said, you can do this in so many different rivers. You just need the right stuff. Look at that awesome walleye. Let's throw this guy back and let me show you what we got here. This is just a simple split shot rig I'm using, okay? Today I'm using a size 4 split shot. You can see it right here. I mean, it's nothing. It's just a size 4 split shot. And then I'm using a crankbait snap, and I'm just clipping on a pre-tied Little Joe spinner, okay? Man, I'll tell you, obviously the fish love them. But one of the things I would say is you look at this, people a lot of times don't think of fishing spinners in rivers. But when you're in this backwater, you gotta look at it like you're just fishing a shallow lake. And once you're in here and fishing this kind of deal, these fish, they'll chomp down a spinner and a crawler just as fast as anything else. There's one. Ooh, that feels like a pretty good one too. Get that drag tightened up a little bit on it. I run the drags a little bit loose so that when they hit on the gunnel rod, they can pull just a little bit. I'll give you a couple more tips about what we're doing, okay? I'm gonna make this really easy for you to come out and do it. Another great eye. Look at this. Couple more tips. One, I'm going pretty fast, 1.2 miles an hour. So basically what I'm doing is drawing a reaction, but you also got to remember that river fish like this one right here, they're far more aggressive. They live most of their life, or a lot of their life, out in current. When they're living in current, they're willing to chase and be far more aggressive. It's a different fish than a lake fish. I tell people all the time that I think a river walleye is a far stronger fish. There's a fish on that board right now. Maybe it was just hung up. But that fish right there, he's willing to chase. So I'm going pretty doggone fast. I'm zipping right along today. 1.2, I'm even touching 1.3 every now and then. Yeah, there is a fish on that board, I think. Then the other thing I'll tell you is that you want to pick areas when you get back into these backwaters where maybe there's a little bit of ledge. And there's not much here, but there's a little bit. I mean, look at this, we just picked off a double. And when I say a little bit of ledge, I'm talking, right now, my graph says I'm in 3.5 feet of water, okay? Right out there is about 4.5. And I'm just fishing along that ledge a little bit because these fish, just like a lake fish, they'll come up and feed. They just don't come up the same. They don't come up as far, they, you know, in depth, because all they've got back here to work with is a foot. I mean, that's it. There's just not much back here. Look at this. How you like that? It's gonna be a double to wrap up our day. And when I say our day, let me tell you about our day. Hasn't been long. I mean, we have barely been out here. This is unreal, the way this bite has gone this morning. This is awesome. But this is exactly what you can do if you get out and fish these rivers in this time frame when that water starts heating up and these fish hit these backwaters. You can just smash walleyes like this. And the reality of it is that most people have no idea these fish are in here. Look at that. What a great way to wrap it up. Get out and fish one of these river backwaters. You will not be disappointed. That is some fun fishing.